coming into one building, and there's a real fear about this. Oftentimes, it's about a loss of identity. So, I'm working with human resources to encourage a greater belonging, training for the marathon, and you are too. So perhaps we should go running together. So we're looking at such activities as a yoga afternoon, a knitting circle, a book club, social activities that get people across organisations together. We're also currently identifying diversity champions within the organisation to be there for new and established members of staff so people can go to that individual and know it's a safe space. It's about helping people feel they have a connection, someone to confide in, without them having to be a natural extra to work in the daily section of the store. Though many of us live divorced from nature, our ancient connections to nature's forms, processes and patterns remain, explains environmental psychologist Judith Heerwagen. How do these connections it has a way of engaging us without exhausting us. One study of office workers found that those with a window looking out onto nature bounced back from low-level stress much faster than those facing. For Marsh, there are many layers to socially led design. One important factor is access to natural light to help support the body's natural rhythms. This, she tells, is best used alongside circadian lighting, with the possibility of additional effects such as dappled light projected onto walls. For Plastart, the choice of furniture also upholds this wider aim of design-led well-being and healthy snacks, along with opportunities for the enjoyment of shared food, rituals around meals and snacks, and pleasant soaps and fragrances in restrooms. As sensory beings, we need to engage our senses of sight, taste, touch, smell, and hearing. That's why sensory experiences inspire us. Only now are we beginning to understand the importance of engaging our senses at work. Varying light, sounds, and temperature to keep people inspired and uplifted. Because without stimulation, people lose focus and become tired and bored.
Oh, shit.
Use the right 2 lanes to turn right onto Elizabeth Street.
Visual nature cues in a workspace can add further interesting sensory layers, providing smells and textures.
Continue on Elizabeth Street for 1.5 kilometres.
New senses to life. Even sounds of nature can be helpful. Studies show that after experiencing stress, such sounds can help restore around 37% of a person's equilibrium. Led biophilic design is in promoting better lighting at work. Most of us are aware of the importance of the body's circadian rhythm, its sleep-wake cycle, and of nature's combination of daylight and darkness in supporting this rhythm. Melatonin, our sleep hormone, is manufactured. It's essential that we balance our serotonin and melatonin, as together they help promote wellness, supporting our immune system and our ability to focus and later to sleep well. A lot of work into the effects of lighting on mental health, and sums up this process as, the better the lighting, the more information I can gather. Lighting technology is now moving apace with color-tunable LEDs, whose color temperature ranges from yellow through to blue, and which can be synced. There's increasing evidence that biologically friendly lighting delivers on many fronts. One 2-year study of students found that under full spectrum lighting at school, they were happier and healthier and had fewer days off school. These students also had 9 times less dental decay and grew 2.1 centimetres, about 3/4 of an inch, taller than students in schools with average lighting. In another study at Boston-based Genzyme Biotech Corporation, 3 out of 4 workers felt more connected to their co-workers after settling into their new headquarters. With its soaring atrium, flooding 90% of the building with natural light, along with abundant greenery and a high use of recycled materials. Keep moving. Regular movement, we're now learning, is also good for us. Nature is always on the move.
Head southeast on Cooper Street towards Holt Street, then turn left onto Holt Street. Turn left onto Holt Street, then turn left onto Kippax Street.
Notes Judith Heerwagen. As seen.
Head south on Holt Street towards Gladstone Street.
It doesn't require a big budget. Simple changes to the work culture.
In 500 metres, turn right onto Cleveland Street.
Such as encouraging people to get out of the building for lunch breaks, and with such innovations at our fingertips, perhaps the solutions are now within reach.
Je pokazuje da su Australci sve spremni platiti malo više za kupnju domaće proizvodnje, a čelnici industrije kažu da to također pomaže zaštititi radna mjesta.
Transforming our cities. Changing cityscapes. What do
Turn right onto Cleveland Street.
cities have to offer? Changing cityscapes. To transport a growing population and to keep goods moving. Cities have continued to expand, as have tower blocks and motorways, until just up.
Continue on Cleveland Street for 800 metres.
Turn of the new millennium. For the first time ever, the majority of people are now living in cities. Some of these are captured brilliantly in Olivia Lang's musings on her own loneliness after arriving in New York in her award-winning The Lonely City. And cities are also changing. We're beginning to see how they can be more intimate, safe and stimulating spaces, giving our lives far more texture and helping us connect in meaningful ways. Specific location. We're not close enough to inspires you to continue to transform its freeways into inviting streets for pedestrians. When a city works for young and old, Gill states, then it's likely to work for everyone. Walking works. Part of Gell's human-scale concept is the life between buildings, which allows for a range of options as you traverse city streets, from walking or shopping, and opportunities for exercise, dance or play, to pausing to enjoy street entertainment and take in other moments of interest. Walking, Gell insists, is the starting point. In lively, safe, sustainable city spaces, there need to be